Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. We are talking about charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And how yours shines and how it shows. We've got 4 choices. So you could pick your number 1 through 4. And we're going to get right into it. So yeah, pile 1. Oh, let me write this down for the timestamps. So, let's get into it. Hey, pile 1. We're going to talk about your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. What makes you great, basically. Let's get into it. Your charisma, your uniqueness, your nerve, and your talent. What makes you charismatic, pile 1? You are a social person. With the 3 of Cups here, you're a social person. People love to talk to you. Like, you are a people person. The charming parts of you are done mostly in social settings. So even if you are like a introverted type person, in a social setting, you know how to turn the charisma on. You may like to go out and have drinks with people that you enjoy spending time with. What else is there? You're fun to be around. You know how to talk to people and not have it be like this huge, super overly in depth. Like, it doesn't have to be a heavy conversation for you to people to enjoy talking to you. It doesn't have to be about the world ending. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for coming in and enjoying. We're on pile 1. We're talking about your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Pile 1, what makes you unique? Okay, you again, pile 1, are so easy to talk to. You could talk to anybody. Anybody. You know those people who have like conversations at the grocery store and you're like, girl, come on, I'm trying to get some eggs. Or like they're talking to the cashier, like, hey, ooh, I saw this the other day. Then I always think of like the people that can talk to a homeless person just like without any judgment, any sort of folly. You're just someone who knows how to communicate in healthy ways with anybody. And that is something that is very unique. You don't hold judgment. You're just like, this is communication. Communication is necessary. That's really cool. So let's talk about what your nerve. This is like what you stand up against, what you won't stand for. You won't let nobody run you when it comes to the nerve. So, your nerve, you're okay. So with this, with this judgment, it's like you make good judgment calls, and you don't disrespect people that are going through something. If they're going through it, that they're going through it. Everybody goes through something sometimes. And you have a very powerful understanding of that. And you call judgment on people that are kind of like being douchebags. It's not even like a call it as I see it kind of thing. It's just like I called it and I said what I said. You're a very good judge of character. And that comes with the ability to communicate with people, healthy communication, powerful communication, loving communication, communication station. So you have the nerve to call judgment on people who are not doing things with integrity. Now, let's go to um your talent. What's your okay? Come on, you are definitely a people person, Pile One. You're like the person people can talk to. Like your talent is the Sagittarius, which is you're adventurous. You're somewhat of a, I wouldn't say prophetess, but like, what's the word? Philosopher. But your philosophies come from the interactions that you've had with people and your knowing and your understanding of communication. And communicating with people over time has taught you, you know, characteristics in certain types of people, um, how to maneuver in spaces that are new, and you're not afraid to be in unknown spaces or spaces that you've never been in before. You're pretty confident in maneuvering through spaces again because you could talk to anybody. You could call people on their junk if you need to, and you want to experience healthy and new things. So you may be the traveler type of person. You may be someone who travels a lot. Oh man. Pile one. You're that girl. You're that girl. So let's get some additional messages for you, Pile one. Y'all don't forget to like the video. Thank you to those who are subscribers and those who showed support. Thank you for those who already liked the video. It's a message for Pile one, please. I am responsible for my healing. I am not responsible for the healing of others. Boom. That may be something that you go through because, again, you are a people person, not a people pleaser. You're someone who loves community and people and getting to know new people and new spaces and new things. And that's always awesome. But you can't save everybody. I go through this a lot where I'm like, why is this person a dumbass? And it's like, because that's how they are, and it's not your job to fix it or change it or rearrange it. If they want to learn from your philosophies, if they want to grow from your communication, if they want to grow from you calling them out on their BS, they can do that. Or they can't. You know, not everybody can handle that kind of truth. So that was it. I won. Oh my gosh. You guys are the people person. I appreciate people like Pi One. I appreciate y'all. Cause Lord knows I don't talk to anybody. I talk to y'all and my homies. That's it. Like I hardly get to know new people. Thanks for watching, y'all. Pile one. I'm just gonna dismount everything and we're gonna get right into pile two. And we're gonna talk about your cunts. Your cunts. All right, pile two. Give me a minute. I'm going to smoke. Smoke break. I'm doing dabs again. Hopefully my thing gets hot enough. I'll just let it sit for a minute. Let's get right into it. Um Pile 2. We are talking about your cunt. Your unique charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And we're just getting right into it. So let's do it. Your charisma, your uniqueness, your nerve, and your talent. Let's get into it. What makes you charismatic, pile 2? Oh, you've overcome so much. You are just like, you are a powerful force. You're able to, you're able to make it through hard situations. Why is this charismatic? Well, because you don't let situations hold you down. You're able to find opportunities in pretty much anything. Um, you not only are you able to find opportunities in everything, you're able to see why you're going through certain hardships. Like you understand the lesson in it. And this is something that you're able to express. You don't let shit get you down. People love this about you. You're like down but not out. You know that Cardi B song, Get Up 10? Like, this is you. Hold on, I gotta get something. You're also very selective with who you decide to share energy or resources with. Not on some like like-minded stingy stuff. It's just like I've been messed over before and me not go through it again kind of thing. You're not gonna get me again. You've learned from times of not having much. You've learned from times of having to struggle, and you're able to help people overcome hardships, overcome hard times because you have experienced those things firsthand yourself. So let's talk about what makes you unique. The devil. Here's a few things. Here's a few things. People get addicted to you like a drug. They can't get enough of you. They be thinking about you in the night. Their skin get all itchy and their nerves get unhinged, and they have to see what you're doing, especially if you have social media. Another thing that comes up here is what makes you unique is if someone goes low, you go down to hell, say what's up to the devil, say, you better go get your friend before they mess up and fuck with a real demon in this bitch. Like, and then you come up from the reigns of hell with hellfire and demons at your feet. People cannot try you. If they go low, you're going to become the devil himself. If they need that. Um, and it's crazy because when people go low with you, they're also, even after you tried them and you're like, okay, you try me, I'll do it back. It's like, no, they're still obsessed with you. Even after you clap back, even after you do whatever vindictive thing you want back, or avenge yourself, It's like they still want to be around you. They still want to know what you're doing. They still want to be your friend. They still want to smell your hair and your neck. Like it's people get obsessed with you. Obsessed. I'm sure you're used to it at this point or annoyed with it. Let's talk about the nerve you have. The nerve. This is your clap backing type energy. The nerve that you have. Okay, this is very Aquarius. You don't think like everybody else thinks. You're so out of the box, it's almost alien. Like, you know how people are like, I'm not human, I'm an alien. Like, you're probably someone who says that. You are very much, you have the nerve. Like, you don't want to fit in, you don't want to be like everybody else. You don't want a regular 9 to 5. You just can't. You're like, ugh. It gives me the ick. Um So this can be a kind of an affront to a society that's so dead set on looking the same, talking the same, freaking smelling the same, wanting to fit into circles. You're like, I would prefer not to. This probably makes you why people get obsessed with you, but it also is why sometimes people target you and you got to go down to hell, tell the devil to come back up, and you do what you do. So yeah, you're very what's the word that I'm looking for? Like you think for yourself. You don't let other people choose the path for you. You won't let anyone choose the path for you. You are the essential mind. You also bring in new ideas to spaces and new thought concepts and how people think. You help people to think differently, and it's super powerful thing. You think for yourself. You may even dress very uniquely type. Um, but yeah, you can't be boxed in at all whatsoever. And if people try, you're not about that life. So what talents do you have, Pile 2? Who are you? Who are you? You got the Ten of Swords for your talent. This is a lot of things. One, you do not spin the block back around. That's not who you are. Once it's over and I'm moving forward. I'm done. You know how to end things. If what y'all putting swords in my back, I'm out of here. I'm done. Like when you're done, it's a finality, and that's actually why people get obsessed with you because they can't come back. There's no way. When you are done, you are done. You know how to accept an ending for what it is and move on from that ending. You know how to get back up. Get up 10. That showed up in the beginning of this for your charisma. You know how to get up 10. You've been through enough. You don't want to deal with it. And you don't have to. And you know you don't have to. And that's really a powerful thing. You're like, when it's wrapped and I'm done with it. That's it. I don't want any more. I don't want to deal with it. You know how to deal with people who are inconsistent and lack integrity. And again, wrap it up. I'm done. You wrap it up. Let's get an additional message for pile 2. Thank you for watching, y'all. Thank you for being in here. I know some of y'all, ooh, I'm not even going to say it, but shadiness. People are shady. Okay, let's get into your additional message. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Obsession. People be obsessed with you. Okay, this is basically what the whole reading was about. You bounce back from defeat, you avenge yourself, and you don't sit in a box for nobody. and people learn from you. You know how to find opportunities after endings or opportunities when you're in a situation of struggle. Anyways, I can easily bounce back from defeat. I will not let my defeats or losses get the best of me. And that's why people are obsessed with you. Pile two. So that was it, pile two. We're going to go into pile three next. I'm just going to break everything down. Thanks for watching, y'all. You already know what it is. Everything's in the description box. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all watching, you ever have people that are like, they talk so much junk about you not being worthy, but then they watch everything you do and copy you? Y'all ever run into that? That should be crazy to me. Like, you're a fan. I'm sure pile two people deal with that all the time. You're a fan. But take us. Smoke break, smoke break, smoke break, smoke break. Got my smoke break loaded up with lots of reefer too. I'ma smoke a lot of weed and smoke it with you. Sorry, I didn't want to cough all in your faces, all in your headphones. All right, we're going on to pile three. Hey, pile threes. What's up? We're talking about your cunt, your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Let's get into it. Pile three. Mm-hmm. Your charisma, your uniqueness, your nerve, and your talent. Let's talk about what makes you charismatic. Pile two got this. So if you're a multiple pile watcher, it might be helpful. You're able to talk to people who are going through it because you've gone through it, and you know how to spot opportunities of growth during a time of struggle. This makes you charismatic because people are able to do the same because they're in your presence or they're communicating with you. So you're someone who helps people through times of struggle, times of grief, times of, discomfort, financial burdens. Like you're able to help them find opportunities because it's something that you've already experienced. So you may be like counselor type person, or sometimes not even that. You're just like a resourceful ass person that survived a lot. And this makes you someone who can talk to people who are going through stuff and help them get through it. That's a powerful thing. So let's talk about what makes you unique. You're able to work with people. I'm going to tell you now, there are people on a team, in a team setting, that still don't know how to work with anybody, are still like dictators. And you're like, girl, this is a group effort. But you're actually able to work with someone on a team. You're able to keep people passionate. You're one of those people that like, if you it when it is a team set, you could bring people together. You just bring people together to help each other, to stay inspired. You inspire people to be more communal, to be more like, this is a real rarity in a world of like competition and clout chasing. Everybody's competing to do one thing or another, or look the best or be the best. Most humans don't feel like they have any power unless they have power over somebody else or feel like they're better than somebody else. And that is not you. You're like, we can all get a plate. Everybody can eat. Everybody can drink, sleep, and bathe. Well, we can all have it. That's rare. Let's talk about your nerves. So this is the clap backing side of you, where you things you don't tolerate and how you address the things that you don't tolerate. What you have the nerve to do in a world that's very conformist and like keeps people in a box. What's You're not afraid of a little competition. You're also not afraid of a little verbal altercation. If you have to give somebody an intellectual a intellectual tongue thrashing, you're down. You're like, all right, bet. Like, who needs it? Who needs the read? Who needs to read before they can even sit for my read? You know, like, who are you? Okay, so I got a coconut water. This is my first time getting this one. There's a Latinx store by my house, and this is my first time. I get a different Latinx one that all the Caribbean kids get, that I've gotten since I was a kid. And they had that one, the one in the white can with the, some of you know, some of you don't, but it's a white can. It's like a ribbed can with green writing on it. That's the one I usually get. But the store that I went to, they didn't have that kind with pulp. Here, I live out west here. Nobody wants pulp in their coconut juice, and that gives me sensory issues because I'm like, I need the pulp in it. That's how I grew up. The pulp is good. Like, the point is to have the two. It's almost like boba. So I went with this one because it says pulp out here, so it has pulp in it. And I drank through the whole can, and I'm like, where is the pulp? Now it's here at the bottom. There's not much. I'm a spoiled person because like coconut water has pulp in it. That's the point. It confuses me if it doesn't. Like, why would you want it without it? Anyways, sorry, pile 3, back to you. Not afraid of competition. You'll let a bitch have it. Who needs it? What? Who? She said, what? Her mama. Her mama and her aunties too, because I saw them. Here's wow. You know, like, um, you're not afraid of competition and you're not afraid to let your voice be known in a space where people may not agree with it. You're one of those I said what I said type people, and you're willing to learn if what you said was wrong. So let's talk about your talent. What makes you talented? You got the death card and the magician. Hmm. You don't get caught up in karmic cycles. And if you do, you recognize it and you're like, peace, I'm out. You're also able to help people recognize the karmic cycles that they're going through, whether they want to hear it or not. Sometimes they don't. And eventually they get the info. They're like, oh yeah, maybe pile 3 was right about this cycle, because now that they've pointed it out, I realize I keep repeating it. So that's really positive. You're able to, you can talk to anybody, no matter what class or religion or whatever they are. And again, not afraid for that tongue thrashing. Like, you're not afraid to debate. You talk to people how you need to. You know how to negotiate with people and get them to see things, maybe not like see your point of view, but to understand a different point of view. Like, some people are very much in their box of thought and we've always done it this way type stuff. And that's why we evolve. There's new and interesting ways to do it. So, again, just ending those cycles of like, you don't repeat that stuff. You're able to, oh, you know what's another thing for some of y'all? If you're into spiritual stuff, you could talk to people that have crossed over. You may do divination in this way for others, but yeah, you're powerful and you know how to talk to people and you're not afraid to shut somebody down. If the tongue thrashing is what one is looking for, girl, come on. Let's get it together. All right, let's what? Do an additional message. Additional message for those of you who are watching. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And thank you to those who are subscribers now. I know it's been a journey, right? Girl's been doing this a while. So let's get into it. I authentically pursue my passions. I educate. Ooh. Well, I did not spell that right. I educate myself on my passions. Following my heart authentically leads to success. So just, continue to be authentic in who you are. They can take it or they can leave it, girl. Okay, what is in my heart shows up in my environment. I will make healthy actions towards changing the world. And that is what you do. You bring people together. You allow people to see the light through the darkness and help them end karmic cycles. And you can also help people get in touch with those who have passed to help them get some, like, I don't know if restitution is the word, but um, closure, get closure. All right, pile 3, that's me. You already know what it is. Go ahead and hit that like button, share this video with others, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out the description box below where you can find me on other platforms. There's stuff that I do on other platforms that I don't do here, so you definitely want to check that out. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey, Pile 4. We're talking about your cunt. We're talking about your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. What makes you awesome? Let's get right into it. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, talent. Let's see what makes you charismatic. You may have recently broken up with a Scorpio, but you don't stay down for long. You know how to walk away from things that don't serve you so that you can experience new and passionate things. You're not afraid to experience new things. Um, you may be like someone who travels a lot. So you're someone who travels a lot, so you have these unique world views that most people don't get opportunities in their life to experience. So when you talk to people, when you communicate with people, you come from this place of like world views, like um I remember talking about going to like this water park with my kiddo and being grossed out because kids were about to drink water from like the the water that was on like the ground. And when I thought about it, I was like, well, children in Palestine are doing that if they even get water. Like there are children around the world that are in like third world countries that have to deal with that. So it's like something like that. So you give people like another perspective on their everyday things, especially if there's someone who goes through addiction, especially if it's like sexual addictions. Um, yeah, you may be a counselor, you may be someone who travels and speaks to people. Let's go over what makes you unique. You've got a team of people who can. You are celebrated because of how much you are able to accomplish. You have a lot on your plate, you have a lot going on, and people celebrate you for the ability to overcome these things and handle them. You're like the multitasker. People love your worldviews. What makes you unique is how you're celebrated, how people, um, the things people say about you. What makes you unique is your ability to be a part of a team, be a part of a force. Um, and again, you're like someone who multitasks so much, and it is so rare that people are able to handle the amounts of things that you handle every day, every day. Um, what could also make you unique is your marriage, if you're married, who you're married to, or the dynamic of your relationship. So let's talk about your nerve. This is like your clapback key. What makes you stick out like that can sometimes upset people, but you're like, oh well, take it or leave it. That's me, baby. So you're very honest, straightforward, logical. You use your mind. You're not gonna fall for the bunions. You're gonna slice through the onions. I don't know if that made sense. It didn't make sense to me. But you're very honest. You're honest and you're direct and you're straightforward. There's no really mincing words. You speak your mind and what needs to be spoken, especially in a space where there needs to be directness and there's no time for beating around the bush. This can rub people the wrong way sometimes, but oh well. You say what you have to say. You're an intellectual speaker. Um, you may be sharp with your words sometimes if you need to, read someone from the front page to the back. It's there and you're able to get it done. Let's talk about your talent. I feel like that's pretty talented. Oh, okay. You may be a really good writer. Since you're able to communicate so well, maybe someone who like makes grants, but you're a really good communicator. You know how to talk to people about what they're passionate about. Again, you may be a speaker, like speaking, like travel and speak to people. But you know how to talk to people. You know how to communicate well, especially if it's written communication. So you may be a writer of some sort. But yeah, you are a really good communicator. Like you get people enthusiastic about what you're writing about or what you're speaking about, and it inspires and makes people want to learn more and do the same. Let's get your additional message. Thanks for watching pile 4. Uh you already know what it is. Go ahead and like this video. You can subscribe to the channel. I make room for love in my life. I bring love with me where I go. I am love. I mean, need I say more? Is there really much to say? Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. Thank you for being a part of the Mo9 journey. You already know what it is. Hit the description box where you can find everything you need to know about channel purchases, donating, or supporting on other platforms. There are things that I don't do on this channel that I do on other channels, so it's or other platforms. So it's awesome to check out. Just be a part of that journey. Get some inspiration while you're doom scrolling. And thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.